My name is John Buck. I am a director with SCABAL Architects based in central London, and we do schools, houses, community projects. I'm also a design leader with KPTA Architects, who are based in North Essex, and we do listed houses, public buildings and churches. The Fordham Abbey estate was taken on by the Hashimoto family back in 2015. And they engaged us all together because it's a listed manor house, 100-acre estate. It has 1970s farmyard and all sorts of buildings that we were there to repurpose and renovate. So one of our projects was to renovate the manor house. The other project was to design with them the first purpose-built sake brewery in the UK. And that purpose was to make great sake, but also to educate, entertain, and enjoy the process for members of the public to come and visit. So on designing the building with the client, we took our cues much more from ancient artisanal breweries in Japan, much more than some of the mega structures you might see now that produce sake on an industrial scale. We built a building, or we designed the section of a building, so that the equipment that we understood as part of the brewing process, big storage tanks, washing facilities, steaming facilities, bottling facilities, would all fit within the spaces of the structure. The structure itself is modelled around a single-aisled barn, asymmetric. So it's 50 meters long, made out of 13 steel portal frames. Each one clear spanning about 15 meters, 8.7 meters high. So it has a very high side and a very low side that marches on from west to east. The sake brewing itself is organized in this long building from a beginning to an end. So if you want to observe it, which sets of visitors often will and do, you start at one end and you can walk around following the rice and the water from its beginnings through to the made and drinkable sake at the end of the process. We chose, and the client agreed, to make it red, RAL 3005. So it's a very red building, which we suppose echoes the kind of red oxide Dutch barns you might see around the countryside. It's a little more vibrant than that. And then on the inside, the idea is it's very neutral and creamy and calm. You'll see in construction images of the building that all the structure, primary, secondary and tertiary structure, is galvanized. The only parts that aren't actually are the stairway on the east end. But everything is galvanized and then painted. It's painted to get that creamy image on the inside, so that the steel work would blend in with the block work and the secondary structure or sheet walling. So it was all very similar in that sense.